Every day felt like a repeat, drained, anxious, and disconnected from any real joy. I was stuck in a cycle of exhaustion, watching life pass by in muted colors. Even the laughter of my children or the warmth of the sun felt distant, dulled by constant stress. My mind was a storm of worries and self-criticism, making simple tasks feel impossible. I became irritable, lost motivation, and felt invisible in my own life. Wearing a mask of "I'm fine," I hid how lost and empty I truly felt. Eventually, I realized something had to change. I couldn't keep living this way. I needed to find a way back to myself, to break free from the grayscale. What if a few intentional weeks could spark a real transformation? My journey from burnout to renewal wasn't instant. It was a series of small, deliberate steps. I'll share the plan that helped me reclaim my energy and joy. This isn't about becoming someone new, but about shedding the weight of stress and rediscovering your true self. The process is gentle, flexible, and honors your pace. Over 21 days, we'll rebuild your foundation, mind, body, and spirit. This is your invitation to step into a brighter, more authentic life. My lowest point wasn't dramatic. It was a numb Tuesday morning, staring into my coffee, feeling nothing at all. The anxiety was gone, replaced by emptiness, a sign I couldn't ignore. I realized pushing harder was only making things worse. My spirit was depleted, and the numbness was a final warning. This wasn't from one bad day, but from countless small sacrifices and ignored needs. I saw a future of endless gray unless I changed. That quiet collapse became my turning point. I had to stop striving and start healing, even if I didn't know how yet. Desperate for answers, I turned to the internet searching for a way out of burnout. The idea of a 21-day challenge kept appearing, a manageable time frame for real change. I knew my exhaustion was holistic, mind, body, and spirit all needed attention. A generic plan wouldn't work. I needed something personal and comprehensive. I decided to create my own 21-day blueprint, focused on healing every part of me. This wasn't about adding more to my plate, but about replacing draining habits with life-giving ones. For the next 3 weeks, my well-being would be my top priority. This was my promise to myself, to finally get my life back. The plan is built on 3 pillars, each with a dedicated week. Week 1 is the mindful reset, quieting the chaos in your mind. Start with intentional journaling. Spend 5 to 10 minutes each morning writing out your worries and thoughts. This simple act helps clear mental clutter and reduces stress. It's like opening a window in a stuffy room, letting in fresh air. Try automatic writing to bypass your inner critic and gain deeper insight. These practices are the first step to regaining clarity and peace. Our second daily practice for this foundational week is 5 minutes of mindfulness. Now, I know the word meditation can sound intimidating or like something reserved for monks on a mountaintop. I confess, one of my biggest regrets in life is dismissing my therapist in my late teens when she first tried to introduce me to meditation. The practice has utterly transformed me, and even that feels like a massive understatement. So we are going to start incredibly small and simple. For just 5 minutes each day, find a quiet spot where you won't be disturbed. You can sit on a chair or on the floor, whatever is comfortable for you. The entire practice is this. Close your eyes and bring your full attention to the sensation of your breath. Notice the feeling of the air entering your nostrils, filling your lungs, and then gently leaving your body. Your mind will wander. It will jump to your to-do list, to a conversation from yesterday, or to a worry about tomorrow. I promise you it will. When it does, and it will happen over and over again, your only job is to gently, without any judgment, guide your attention back to your breath. That's it. That is the entire exercise. Each time you bring your focus back, you are strengthening your ability to choose what you pay attention to. Think of this simple practice as doing a push-up for your brain. You are training your focus muscle. This daily ritual has been scientifically proven to lower cortisol, which is the body's primary stress hormone, helping you feel more calm, centered, and less reactive throughout your day. It creates a small pause between a trigger and your response, giving you the power to choose how you react instead of being pulled along by your emotions. Those 5 minutes can become the most peaceful and restorative part of your day, an anchor in the midst of life's storms, reminding you that you can always return to the calm center within. For a power-up, I strongly suggest using technology to enhance your practice. Search for binaural beats or isochronic tones on YouTube or other platforms. These sounds can help guide your brain into a meditative state more easily. You can also find tracks with subliminal messages layered behind the music or tones. I have had incredible success with subliminals, to the point where I use them as a key tool to help me quit smoking for good. They are a powerful way to deliver positive affirmations directly to your subconscious mind, amplifying the benefits of your mindfulness practice and supporting your journey of transformation. Now that you have spent a week creating a calmer, clearer mental foundation, we can turn our attention to the second pillar of our rebirth journey: physical revitalization. Your body and your mind are not two separate, disconnected entities. They are deeply and inextricably linked in a constant dynamic conversation. The way you fuel and move your physical body has a direct and profound impact on your emotional state, your energy levels, and your mental clarity. This week is all about honoring that connection and giving your body the high-quality fuel it needs to support the incredible mental work you have already begun. We are shifting from a state of depletion to one of active, vibrant nourishment. Our first practice for this week is what I call the addition and subtraction diet. Now, don't let the word diet scare you. This is not about harsh restriction, calorie counting, or depriving yourself. It is about a conscious and loving act of revitalization. For this week, I want you to focus on just two simple things. First, we will subtract the foods and substances that are known to cause inflammation, contribute to brain fog, and create wild swings in your mood. This primarily includes things like refined sugars, heavily processed snacks and meals, and excessive alcohol consumption. These items can tax your system, leaving you feeling sluggish, irritable, and mentally cloudy. Simultaneously, as you subtract those draining items, you will focus on adding an abundance of whole, nutrient-dense foods. Make it your mission to eat the rainbow. Fill your plate with a vibrant variety of colorful fruits and vegetables, which are packed with essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Incorporate sources of lean protein and healthy fats, like those found in avocados, nuts, and olive oil, which are crucial for brain health and sustained energy. The connection between a healthy gut and a healthy mind is now well-established science. Feeding your body well is not just about physical health. It is one of the most powerful and direct acts of self-care you can perform for your mental well-being. Think of this as an upgrade, not a punishment. You are choosing to give your body the premium fuel it deserves, and in return, it will reward you with more stable moods, sharper focus, and increased vitality. You are not just eating food, you are consuming energy. By making conscious choices about what you put into your body, you are actively choosing to feel better. This simple shift in perspective can transform your relationship with food from one of guilt or convenience to one of respect and nourishment, laying a powerful physical groundwork for the rest of your rebirth journey. The second practice for our week of physical revitalization is 20 minutes of mindful movement. I need to be very clear about this. You do not need to go run a marathon or spend hours in a gym to reap the benefits. The secret ingredient here is not intensity, but consistency and enjoyment. Your only commitment is to move your body in a way that feels good to you for at least 20 to 30 minutes each day. This could be a brisk walk outside in nature, dancing around your living room to your favorite songs, following a gentle yoga video online, or even just doing some deep, satisfying stretching. The The key is to choose an activity you actually enjoy. When you move your body, you are doing so much more than just burning calories. Exercise is one of nature's most potent mood boosters. It prompts your brain to release endorphins, which are powerful chemicals that act as natural painkillers and mood elevators. Physical activity also helps your body effectively burn off excess stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol, which, when left unchecked, contribute to feelings of anxiety and being constantly on edge. Consistent movement helps to break this stress cycle, replacing tension with a sense of calm accomplishment and providing you with a significant sustainable boost in energy that lasts throughout the day. The goal is to reconnect with your body and celebrate what it is capable of doing. For a power-up, I want to share something that completely changed the game for me. I used to hate organized or structured movement. It always felt like a chore. If that sounds like you, I highly suggest you try out Supernatural on the Oculus Quest. It's a virtual reality fitness app that I have genuinely looked forward to using almost every single day for 4 years now. Every night after my kids are in bed, I step out onto my deck, put on the headset, and I punch, kick, and duck my way through incredible workouts in breathtaking virtual locations. I lost a significant amount of weight without even really noticing because it was so much fun. Let me know if you need any 30-day guest passes. I get them every month and would be thrilled to send some your way. Our final practice for week 2 is to create a sleep sanctuary. In the first week, you built a digital buffer zone around your sleep. Now we are going to perfect your physical sleep environment. Your bedroom should be a haven dedicated to rest and rejuvenation. Make sure it is as cool, dark, and quiet as possible. Invest in blackout curtains or a comfortable sleep mask if you need to. Try to establish a consistent sleep schedule by going to bed and waking up at roughly the same time every single day, even on the weekends. Quality sleep is absolutely non-negotiable for regulating your emotions, thinking clearly, and allowing your body to repair itself. Making 7 to 9 hours of restorative sleep a top priority is one of the single most transformative things you can do for your overall health and well-being. You have successfully calmed the turbulent waters of your mind and begun the vital process of revitalizing your physical body. Now, we arrive at the third and final pillar of our 21-day journey, soulful connection. This final week is dedicated to looking both inward and outward, reconnecting with the deepest part of yourself and with the world around you on a much more meaningful level. Burnout doesn't just exhaust your mind and body, it starves your soul, leaving you feeling isolated and detached from your own life. This week, we will intentionally nurture that spiritual core, expanding your world from a place of renewed strength and clarity. It is the capstone of your rebirth, integrating all the work you have done so far. Our first daily practice for this week is active gratitude. Gratitude is so much more than just a fleeting, pleasant feeling or saying a polite thank you. It is a powerful, active practice that can fundamentally reshape your entire perception of reality. Each day this week, I want you to take a few moments to write down 3 specific new things that you are genuinely grateful for. Don't just make a generic list like my family or my health. Go deeper. For example, instead of just my family, you might write, I'm grateful for the way my child's laughter sounded when we played after dinner. The specificity is what makes this practice so potent and transformative. The key to this exercise is not just to list the items, but to try and truly feel the sensation of gratitude in your body as you write. Pause for a moment with each item on your list and allow the warmth and appreciation to wash over you. This practice literally begins to shift your brain's default focus. It trains your mind to scan your environment not for threats, problems, or what you are lacking, but for beauty, kindness, and what is already abundant in your life. It rewires your neural pathways to notice the good that is constantly surrounding you, even on difficult days, changing your entire emotional baseline from one of scarcity to one of sufficiency. This isn't just a feel-good spiritual concept. The benefits are backed by compelling scientific research. The consistent practice of gratitude has been proven to improve sleep, boost happiness, reduce depression, and even strengthen the immune system. Some studies have even shown that grateful people may live longer, and that in and of itself is a truly great reward for such a simple daily habit. For a power-up, I highly recommend exploring one of the hundreds of guided gratitude meditations available on YouTube. I think you will be pleasantly surprised by how a 10-minute guided session can amplify these feelings and set a positive, appreciative tone for your entire day. Second practice for this week of soulful connection is to nurture a connection. The experience of burnout and emotional exhaustion thrives on a deep sense of isolation. It convinces you that you are entirely alone in your struggle, building invisible walls between you and the people who care about you most. This week, we are going to intentionally break down those walls. Make a conscious, deliberate effort to connect with another human being who makes you feel seen, heard, and good about yourself. This isn't about superficial small talk. It's about seeking genuine, heartfelt connection that nourishes your spirit and reminds you of your place in the human family. This can take many different forms, so choose whatever feels most authentic and manageable for you right now. You could finally make that phone call to a dear friend you haven't spoken to in a while. You could schedule a coffee date and have a real, meaningful, face-to-face conversation with a family member. You could even sit down and write a heartfelt letter or email to someone, expressing your appreciation for them and what they mean to you. These strong relational bonds are a powerful shield against the corrosive effects of anxiety and fear. They serve as a vital reminder that you are not in this alone and that your life is intertwined with others in a beautiful and supportive tapestry. For a power-up that will give you a feeling unlike any other, lean into the practice of random, unexpected acts of kindness. This could be as simple as paying for the coffee of the person behind you in line, leaving a generous tip for a service worker, or offering a genuine, heartfelt compliment to a stranger. The act of giving freely, with no expectation of receiving anything in return, creates a profound sense of connection and purpose. It generates a positive ripple effect out into the world, and the joy it brings back to you is a high all of its own. I swear by it. Just do it, and see how it makes you feel. Our final practice of the entire 21-day plan is to set a future intention. This 3-week journey is designed as a powerful reset, not as a magic permanent fix that requires no further effort. The final, crucial practice is all about creating a bridge to carry this incredible momentum forward into your new life. Take some time to reflect on your journey over